This is your Monday, November 16th stimulus check updates and stimulus package updates. We have huge updates on a $10,000 stimulus payments. Let's discuss the details in this video. We'll also cover the unemployment extension and what Trump is saying about the election. Do you think Trump should concede? Let me know in the comments below. Welcome back to my channel. My name's Andrew and thank you for taking the time to watch my video. Don't forget to subscribe for daily updates. Okay, we're going to discuss the news on a $10,000 stimulus payments in just 2 minutes. But first, we're going to cover what Trump said today about the election. Now, on this channel, I like to be unbiased and show you what both liberals and conservatives are saying. So first, I'm going to show CNN's latest news, and then I'm going to show you what Fox News is saying as well. Now, today, CNN recently posted that Trump said Biden won the election and essentially is conceding that Biden won. Now, this is a bit misleading, and they did share this differently than Fox News. Now, Trump's tweet said, he won because the election was rigged. No vote watchers, no observers were allowed. Vote tabulated by a radical left, privately owned company named Dominion with a bad reputation and bad equipment that couldn't even qualify for Texas, which I won by a lot. The fake and silent media and more. Do you guys agree with what Trump said? Let me know in the comments below. So CNN essentially reposted this and said that Trump had conceded to losing the election and admitted that Biden won. Now, obviously, this did not happen. And right after Trump tweeted this, he clarified his tweet and posted another tweet saying that I did not concede. I am just saying that this election was rigged, and that is why they are saying Biden won. Now, let's see how Fox News handled this. Fox News said, Trump says for the first time that Biden won and adds that he is not conceding. But Trump says, I concede nothing. So you see right there on the headline, they say that Trump is not conceding. They make it very clear that Trump is not conceding and not admitting to anything at this point. Now, obviously, they are sharing this a lot differently than CNN. Do you guys agree with CNN or do you agree with Fox News? Let me know in the comments below. Now, as we know, Trump is still saying that this election was a fraud, and he is still challenging this in the courts. So we will have daily updates, so please subscribe for updates. Okay, on your screen, you'll see what happened the day Biden was announced as the winner. We had crowds of thousands of people outside the White House celebrating that Biden had won and celebrating that Trump had lost. Now, that was a week ago. Now, this weekend, similar crowds out for Trump. Pro-Trump groups gather in D.C. to protest the election results, actually urging Trump to not concede. Obviously, Trump was very happy about this, and he actually took to the streets and drove through this crowd just to give them his support. This is a huge demonstration as to how divided this country is. Last weekend, we had a huge crowd celebrating Biden. This week, we have a huge crowd protesting Biden's win. Okay? Now let's get into stimulus news. Pelosi recently declared a quote-unquote red alert on stimulus. So what does this mean? Well, let's look into exactly what she said. Pelosi said, our focus in the lame duck session continues to be on a relief package. This is a red alert. Pelosi said this at a press conference this weekend. I urge Republicans to acknowledge the crisis and come to the table to work on COVID relief. Guys, do you like Pelosi? Let me know in the comments below. In any case, this red alert is essentially referencing the fact that stimulus cases are up and the worries of a deeper recession and more lockdowns is as high as ever, and we need a large package approved quickly. Now, Mitch McConnell and Republicans obviously want to approve a smaller package. Do you guys agree with Pelosi or do you agree with McConnell and think we need a smaller package? Let me know in the comments below. So what did Chuck Schumer say as well? Now, as you know, Chuck Schumer is the Democratic leader of the Senate and recently put it on McConnell as to why we don't have a package approved. Guys, do you like Mitch McConnell? Let me know in the comments below. In any case, Schumer is blaming McConnell for not approving a stimulus bill and is even saying that Trump himself is blaming McConnell. Now, Trump recently posted that we need a package approved quickly, and Schumer is insinuating that Trump knows that Mitch McConnell has been the main barrier for stimulus. Now, guys, let me know in the comments below, who do you think is the main reason we don't have stimulus? Do you think it's Pelosi? Do you think it's McConnell or do you think it's Trump? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. So, what do economists say about stimulus? Now, this article by Yahoo is titled, "To truly recover, the U.S. needs 400% more relief than McConnell is offering." This is what economists are saying. Now, the biggest experts, the most widely respected economists in the world, all agree that McConnell's offer is 4 times too little to do what it needs to do. So McConnell is offering a $500 billion stimulus. Economists say we need at least a $2 trillion stimulus, not only to help those unemployed, but also to send stimulus checks, and also to help protect people throughout this winter as the illness cases continue to rise. Now, there are rumors that McConnell is willing to flex and negotiate up to a $1 trillion package, but that is yet to be confirmed. But it is rumored to be proposed next week, and this is supposed to be similar to the HEALS Act. Guys, we all remember the HEALS Act from earlier this summer. This was about a $1 trillion package and included stimulus checks of about $1,200 for individuals and an extra $500 check for those who have dependents. Now, this is expected to be proposed next week. Now, it also includes an extended unemployment boost. This would be a lot less than the previous unemployment boost, however. This would be $200 per week for the first few weeks, and then it would be adjusted to 70% of your previous income when you were working. At that point, the max you could get per week would be $500. Guys, do you like this idea? Let me know in the comments below. Of course, this stimulus also includes the Paycheck Protection Program, which gives free money to companies to keep their employees employed and keep them off unemployment. And it also includes a little bit of money for state and local governments. Now, obviously, we all know one of the biggest hitches here is that Pelosi wants to include a lot more money for state and local governments. Do you guys agree with Pelosi, or do you think she should just compromise and take less money for states in order to approve these stimulus checks and unemployment boost? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Now let's look at unemployment. Where do we stand with unemployment today? Well, as you look at this chart on your screen, obviously the worst of this was in March and April. Unemployment was at its peak at about 6 to 7 million unemployment applications per week. That's new applications per week. Now, just to give you a point of reference, before the pandemic, a normal amount of weekly applications was about 200,000. So where are we now? Are we back to normal? Not even close. On your screen, you'll see this chart says we're at about 700,000 applications per week, but this does not include people like Uber drivers, Grubhub drivers, and those that are self-employed. If you include those, we're actually at over 1 million still. So obviously, we're still at about 5 times of the norm. So we obviously need this help, guys, and we need this unemployment boost soon. And if you're unemployed, guys, I truly hope this help does come soon. Now let's get into New York's $10,000 unemployment stimulus payment that they just approved recently. Now, New York extended their unemployment benefits by 20 weeks, and their weekly maximum unemployment benefit is $500. So if you do the math, that's $500 weekly for 20 weeks. That is an additional $10,000 in stimulus payments for this pandemic. Guys, if you're from New York, this is really good news. And if you're from other states, this is a good signal as well, because it is reported that a lot of states are expected to do this as well. Now, if you want to find out if your state is doing this, the best thing you can do is go to your state's unemployment website and look for something called Extended Benefits Unemployment Insurance. Now, this program is called Extended Benefits, and that is going to give a lot of states between 16 and 20 additional weeks. Now, depending on how much your state gives, this could add up to an additional $10,000 in stimulus payments. So we will have daily updates on states that approve this, so please subscribe for more updates. Okay. Now, Chuck Schumer had a plan very similar to Republicans' unemployment plan, but nobody is talking about this. Now, a few months ago, his plan was to create an unemployment boost that depended on how high your state's unemployment level was. Now, if your unemployment in your state was above 11%, you would receive the full $600 unemployment boost. Now, anything below that, you would start getting less and less on a scale. And once your state went below 6%, you would not receive any unemployment boost at all. Now, do you guys like that idea? Let me know in the comments below. Now, just to put it in perspective, the overall country's unemployment percentage now is about 6.9 to 7.9. So we are just barely above this as a country. So most states would not qualify for this boost. So honestly, this idea kind of got thrown to the wayside. And at this point, Mitch McConnell's idea seems to be a little better. Now, which states are currently being hit hardest by unemployment? Now, let's take a look. And just so you know, this statewide unemployment data is about a month delayed. So this is from the end of September. Now, the hardest hit state currently is Hawaii. Hawaii has the highest unemployment rate in the country, and they are still at 15.1%. Guys, the peak unemployment rate in March and April was about 15%. So Hawaii is still being hit really hard by this employment-wise. So we need this boost approved quickly, especially to help states like Hawaii. Nevada, of course, it's another high tourist area, has an unemployment rate of 12.6%. And California is at 11%, Rhode Island 10%, and Illinois 10%. Guys, so obviously some of the biggest states in this country are still being hit so hard. So we need this help approved quickly. And guys, we will have daily updates, so please subscribe and I will keep you posted. And if you made it this far into my video, thank you so much for supporting my channel. It really means the world to me, and I truly do appreciate every single view. My thoughts truly do go out to each and every one of you during this hardship. I've had so many comments from people who have paid taxes their entire lives and truly deserve the help after everything we've been through. Hardworking Americans who have paid taxes their entire lives and truly deserve the help after everything we've been through this year. And if you're watching this video, you're probably going through a difficult season in your life. Just know that you will get through this and you will be in a better place. Stay strong out there and keep taking steps towards a better tomorrow. Thanks again for watching and have a great day.